guys, hope everyone's doing well. Since school's now starting back up again and I'm actually on campus this semester, I thought it'd be the perfect time to resume my residential college series. And in this video, we'll be talking about Martel. From their dorms to their culture, we'll be going through everything that you want to know about Martel. And so, without further ado, let's get started. So I'm at the Martelpedia right now. With me is
Danielle. Hi all, my name is Danielle Risk. I'm a junior at Martel College. My hometown is Mobile, Alabama, and I am double majoring in neuroscience and Spanish and Portuguese on the pre-med track. So the money for Martel was put up by Sparrows Martel and his wife, Marianne Fox. Sparrows Martel, it was originally from Athens, Greece. He moved to France to study for a little bit and then became a cabin boy on a ship that was bound for New York City. Once he got to New York City, he worked as a Wall Street messenger and he sold newspapers and flowers. And with that money, he eventually opened a restaurant in Buffalo, New York. Later, during the First World War, he came down to Houston for the first time and actually was a waiter at the Rice Hotel, which was then at the time owned by William Marsh Rice, the founder of our university. Later, he collected more money and opened his own restaurants here in Houston. Unfortunately, like a few years down the road, his wife, Marianne Fox, passed away, and that is when he founded the Martel and Fox Foundation that gave the money for Martel. And actually, during his time in Houston is when he met Mr. Jones and Mr. Brown. And so that is why the North colleges of Martel, Jones, and Brown are neighbors and share North Circuit. When I first came to Martel, first thing I noticed was that it's much more motel than it is hotel. All of our hallways are on the outside of the building. So if you walk outside your suite, you'll not only see the other suites on your floor, but what's going on in all the other floors. In terms of rooms, we have mostly quads, 4 people, and hexes, 6 people. Your freshman year, you will be in a quad double or a hex double, meaning there will be 2 people per room, but all the individuals, they'll share one big common area and a bathroom. If you're in a quad, you'll have 1 toilet, 1 shower, 2 sinks. If you're in a hex, with a total of 6 people, you'll have 2 toilets, 2 showers, 2 sinks. So we have 2 study rooms on each floor. We also have a dance room, built within the floors. Also on the first floor is where we have our large study rooms. Sometimes FWIS, the first year intensive writing seminars, are actually held in our study rooms on the first floor. You mentioned that Sid has a game room. We have a recently renovated game room right below us. So we've got a mega TV that's connected with all the streaming you could possibly ever want. We've got new, super comfy recliners, ping pong table, foosball, microwave for movie nights and popcorn, and a pool table. If you come down at night, you're likely to find the game room full of people. I would have to add the Martel kitchen. I would say we have a very nice kitchen. You have to have kitchen access to use that one just because it is nicer than some of the other ones. But also, if you're just looking to use a stove or a microwave for a quick second, on the 3rd and 4th floor, we have small kitchens.
And then the last thing I want to ask you is just about the culture here. Student activities, parties, and whatnot. Can you tell us about that at Martel?
Of course. So I'll start with the biggest and go smaller. Each residential college is responsible for hosting a public party at least one a year. Martel actually hosts 2. Texas party in the fall, where you have a lot of country music, flannel, a massive Texan flag made of sequins, and then beach party in the spring. In addition to those publics where people from all residential colleges are invited, we have our own traditions during October. We have Oktoberfest. We'll have, food and cider and activities. We also have Greek Week that we made in honor of Sparrows Martel, who is Greek. So basically, during that week, we celebrate Martel's birthday. And each day of the week, we have a different activity One of those is like a big little ceremony where a freshman will be matched with his or her Martellian big. In terms of floor culture, we have one floor lord per floor. There are 4 floors here, and an off-campus floor lord. I had the honor of being the 4th floor lord for both my freshman and sophomore year. So on a technical note, their job is to keep the vacuum and the Swiffer, but more than that, it's to inspire a sense of floor culture to hosting events. All floor lords are required to do an open house where at non-COVID times, all of the people on that floor are invited to their personal suite to meet the floor lords. And then anything beyond that is up to them. We did a cackles and confections. We did a 4th floor Friendsgiving feast right before Thanksgiving. We had a candy-filled Christmas bash, Valentine's Day candy and crushes bash. So we have a map tech fund here, and with that, you can really just run with the money and inspire floor culture. We also, every Friday, we have FITQs, which stands for Fun in the Quad, where our Lovely Spirits Committee brings snacks and drinks for all of Martel, off campus or on campus. And that's usually the music that you'll hear. If you're at Duncan or Jones and you hear blasting music on a Friday, it's probably us.
Well, that's all very exciting. And yeah, I just want to say thank you again for taking the time to talk about Martel. And next up, we have this man who's going to show us his dorm. Let's go. Martel is comprised of suites, and so that means you come inside, we have a big common room, then each of the individual rooms are just attached to it. So we have the restroom in here. It's a little messy right now, but we have 2 sinks, we have 2 showers, and then we have 2 bathroom stalls. So this is one of the larger rooms. If you go to any of the rooms on this side or that side, the rooms do get a little bit smaller. And so at Martel, like all other colleges, they're going to give you a desk and a dresser. Martel also, some colleges have walk-in closets or a rack. Martel gives you a nice little wardrobe. So yeah, that's the end of the tour. Hope you guys get into Martel. Cool. Thanks, Dan. So that's Martel. And as with all my residential college series, I want to give a quick shout out to both Dan and Danielle. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your schedule to both show us your dorm and to teach us about Martel. And of course, thank you guys for watching this far. Anyways, this marks the 9th video in a series of videos that will cover Rice's residential colleges. Thank you again. Good luck this semester to all you students out there, and I will see you in the next one.